Hello everybody, I'm just about ready to get started. Sorry if my voice sounds a little hoarse today, or I sound a little tired. We just got done celebrating New Year's, and I was up super late. But anyway, let's chat. Let's all chat about the topics of off-screen games. That's for the stream retrospective. Let's go ahead and close that. So, I guess in terms of what the expectations for today's stream would be, other than forgetting to do stuff for New Year's into regular gameplay, I would say it's just completing our run. We've gotten through 2 character banks. I want to do at least 1 more character bank, so we'll play legitimately 1 of every class. If we have time, I'll go and do the chat selected character, and if I'm in the mood, I'll do my duplicate character that I'm still very salty about, whose ID doesn't match anything I want to do with. So I'll think about those final 2. We've seen enough gameplay of the other characters. The intent was to more showcase classes I don't play, which will be a whole bunch of this particular beginning of the stream. So what I'll probably end up doing is I will say that we've played through all the characters. As soon as we're done with the 3rd character bank, I'm probably going to do yet another video as a follow-up. I'll split things off, we'll take a short stream break, and we'll play as probably Dumpling to start off the new year at some point. And I think that's the intent for today. Depending on who's around, I definitely will invite people to join in on the games. Maybe we'll do the first CTF of the year at some point. But I think for now, I'm just slowly recovering. So we're just listening to the final portions of the stream retrospective soundtrack, because I decided why not, over the PSO soundtrack. Might as well as plug it. So let's go ahead and boot up Ephinea as we listen to these amazing songs. Oh boy, chat. Oh, our first character is the HuMar. Man, what do I even do with this character? It is gonna be something else. I might have to get bailed out by chat. I don't know what I could do solo with the HuMar. In fact, I'm not even sure how I got him above level 100, other than a miracle. Hello, Chris in the chat. We're gonna pause on one of your favorite songs, unfortunately. Yeah, I might have been like doing parts of... I might have been doing like half of a TTF, or maybe I even ventured as far as mines. Not entirely sure there, chat. Just want to check one thing before I swap it over. Okay, that seems okay. Hopefully you're doing well today, Chris. Oops. Man, oh man, this is my least played character, I think. Outside of maybe my Phonuman. Which, to be fair, shouldn't count, because I have like a 200-hour Phonuman. But in terms of overall, between all versions of the game, by far, HuMar is my least played. It's hot. Sorry to hear that. So what I'm thinking, Chris, is that Night Sky, Tankus, and Viridia can all handle Dark Falls. In particular, Viridia. Tankus is pretty close. I don't know if I have the raw HP for it, but all the damage is there. I'm not worried about that. Night Sky, I'm mostly just missing like a sniper, but I could just put on a handgun for falls. I don't know what to do with HuMar. Do I just like do part of a TTF? Do I get carried by Chris? I don't know what we would do. Let's look at the character first, because I have not touched this character. I don't even know if I touched this character in 2022, to be honest with you. Let alone 2023. Good morning, Shaky. Hope you're doing well. 754 health. Chat. Big oof. It's weird because he has like all these like good things. I didn't finish his mag. What do I do with this character? Let me think about it. The XP bonus from the other day is gone, so unfortunately leveling this character is not really within the realm of possibility. Welcome, Charlie. Hope you're doing well. I am contemplating what to do with my weakest character. Like, something he could actually complete. I don't think he could complete a TTF. There's no way, even in single player. If I had, like, 900 health, maybe. I could technically do a run in mines, maybe? Maybe? I think I have enough health to not die to the brands, but I have to survive the Sinnoh. It's a tough call. You're the only one that showed up at your scheduled shift this morning. Sorry to hear that you have work today, but also sorry that you're there by yourself. I think I'll spare Chris playing with the HuMar, maybe. I don't know. I like, it would have to, well... Something about it. I guess it's up to Chris. If you want to do, like, part of a Terrell's ego, I don't mind. I want to do at least up to Dragon. I'm thinking that's what I'll probably end up doing. Tired of teaching your staff as children? Yeah, that does sound very unfortunate. Always got attribute wall. It's actually pretty good for resistances. Not the best at defense. I would pick your Ramarl probably, because she could buff. And also Ranger the best in episode 1. I'm just calling it. Look at that, chat. I could buy an upgrade for this character. You too could buy Gabarda 13. Oh gosh, what are his technique levels? Surprisingly high. Until I go to the heart attacks, then it's awful. Ooh, not quite max Resta. Close, though. Oh, he's got max debuffs. I had my priorities right there. None of his other spells matter. Just debuffs and Resta Anti. Treating, not teaching. Oh, that's fair. So what I'll do is I will slash lobby. And I will probably make the game, question mark. It's okay, this character needs some XP somehow. Yeah, I might as well do at least up to Cave Worm, I'm thinking. Then we'll switch to more Christmassy quests. I don't think this character can complete a Christmas fiasco. I don't think he could do Ruins solo, let alone multiplayer. Hey, you'll be 1 minute? Sure thing. He has my very rare cat mag. I don't have many of these. I should probably make more cat mags at some point. Over the Scorpion. Oh wait, hold on. Hold on, chat. My brain is processing. Today's Sunday. While we wait for Chris, we're gonna gamble. It's gamble time. No, Chris says he's back. It's gamble time. But Chris can join whenever he wants. So I'm going for the gambles. Will I get what I want on Sunday? I always forget to gamble on Sunday, so I'm doing it right now. Bowie level 1? No, we did not win the gamble. It's Ganol time? It is Ganol time. A trap vision. Oh man. I'm actually trying to think, did I ever win anything big on stream with gambles? Most of my gambles I do in private. Because I prefer to have like a turbo controller active. But we're doing it live. It's fine. Mono grinder. Brutal. That is not the right gamble. He gave me a monomate anyway. It's probably for the best. Soul Atomizer, brutal. Yeah, this kind of character needs... Oh my gosh, she said so much dialogue. This kind of character needs like a hard carry from somebody that's a force. It just needs to take me into episode 4 and just level me. I think this character, if I get him to like 130, 140, I'll have a lot of fun. I don't think he'll require me to be as high of a level compared to like HuMar, where I didn't have fun with him until like 180 plus. But I definitely think he needs at least 20 levels from an HP standpoint, as well as just making sure that this character can actually do damage. And my mag is not leveled, which doesn't help. General legs. I have to be running out of gamble attempts, chat. My inventory is full. I'm out of money anyway, so that works. I tried, chat. Sadly, that 20-hit ray gun might actually be required on this character. I was about to sell it, and I'm like, wait, do I even have a handgun? I mean, I have, like, really decent items. Sure, I'll take the terrible items. Let's see, Chad. Will I find any New Year's surprises in my inventory? I have a few Agitos in here. It's always fun. I have Holy Ray, which requires me to have another 220 MST. aka when I would probably use the character. Like, genuinely. I do have a rest of 15, so I just need to level more. Okay. Ooh, wow, this character really is nothing. What kind of gun is the railgun? It is a pistol. I'm assuming by rail you mean ray. Oh my god, I almost saw my demon ray gun. I would have lost my mind. I would have been actually full tilted, Jan. I do have red sword for worm boss, so that should be fun. You're saying you have a rail gun and not ray gun. Oh, that's... Oh, I think that's just a weaker handgun. It's been so long since... I'm pretty sure it's a weaker handgun. Ray gun is better, from what I remember. Okay, so we'll start part of it, TTF. Sadly, I might even still level. You looked it up, it's one step down from Ray. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't remember the names of the weaker guns. I've been in Ultimate for so long, and I very rarely pay attention to normal items or hard mode. Oh, with only 5 hit? Oh. See, I thought you were like, oh, I got like a 40... See, like a 40 hit railgun would still be good. Like, you have to think, the handguns don't add like a ton of ATP. But if it's only 5 hit, no one cares. Junk that. Oh, I forgot to say thank you, Charlie, for popping in, and hopefully work goes a little better for you. I got distracted by the gamble. Yeah, like, just keep in mind, if you're playing like a hunter, a lot of your damage, especially if you're using a gun, is just gonna come from your character stats and your mag. On my screen, Chris is stuck against the wall. That was interesting. Oh, Chris teleported. We're seeing spooky ghosts of the new year already. That was interesting. Oh, I have a green cat. Interesting color choice. I'm gonna go get that by material, actually. I should probably use Daylight Scar. Yeah. Speaking of which, I can tell I haven't played this character in a while because I put my power attack on a normal use button. I had enough. I get this. Okay, so let's talk about the pros of this character, because I did complain about this character. So, this character has the benefit of having debuffs, which I think are slightly more important than buffs when it comes to surviving the hard episodes. So he has that going for him. Hello, Toriel. Hope you're doing well. This character also has one of the highest ATPs in the game. So in terms of just raw weapon damage, character pretty solid. Accuracy is very middle of the road. They're above the HuCast, so they're more likely to land their shots. But their techniques are pretty weak. They're also susceptible as a human character to poison, slow, paralysis, which is kind of annoying. And his anti-level doesn't really make up for that, so he's not even really good at removing it from other characters. He can remove the basics, like poison, but he'll struggle with some of the other status ailments for sure. On the plus side, his slightly above average accuracy. I'll call HuCast very middle of the road, or potentially the HuMar could be the middle of the road. I guess it depends on how you view it. He's able to basically pick up almost anything, and since you're playing mostly as a melee character, accuracy ups aren't needed as much. You won't be swinging power, but it's like enough. I think most of the game was statted between probably him, I would say, over maybe the HuCast. So maybe he is essentially the average attack accuracy. We're just chopping away. I just want to check one thing. Oh no, that's what I was worried about. I also got disconnected. That was unfortunate. I think their server dropped. I got the 101. Are they performing maintenance or something and forgot to say? Did their server die? Let's try that again. So anyway, because the character's a hunter, they have really high raw ATP, so kind of like the same theory with like the HuCast, for example. If they pick up something like a handgun or a mech gun, they do insane damage. Now, they're not going to be able to like normal power with it without a hit percentage. They could probably normal, and they're not the best at a distance. But I will state, they can do surprisingly high burst damage. Coupled with the fact the character can debuff, it's pretty solid. We'll try this again. Yeah, I think their server had a hiccup or something. It's been a while since I've required under 66,000 XP to level on average. So just that one room, I went up almost like 6k XP, if I'm looking at that correctly. And I'm almost leveled. Let's try this again. So this character sadly might actually level. Especially now that we're redoing that for another 6k. So what are some other positives? Well, the character does have an MST score, so I was showing something earlier in the bank, and it's called the Holy Ray. Now normally, hunters cannot use snipers at all. So they have trouble dealing with certain bosses that can attack at a distance. They don't have quite the female assortment of items that let them deal with that kind of stuff more easily. However, as a character with MST, they can use something called the Holy Ray, which is the... Oops, stay out of range. Which is a sniper rifle, which requires MST to use, but because it is a weapon, it just bases it off your raw ATP. So this character is probably one of the more damaging characters to give the Holy Ray to that would realistically use it. Like, sadly, Rangers will not generally ever use the Holy Ray. There's no point. They have access to other snipers without such stringent requirements. And they'll never pick anything other than Frozen Shooter, let's be honest. But in terms of usability, having a sniper that is not really hard to grind, you could get it potentially in forests with a blue ID or some IDs within caves, such as the one we're playing at the moment. However, it does still require quite a bit of MST to get to, so I'm kind of at that rough patch of the HuMar, where I don't quite have the versatility I'm looking for. You know, 165 accuracy. Right now I have the same accuracy as my HuMar does. Only I got it like 90 levels earlier. If you want to benchmark a comparison of the worst accuracy to average accuracy. That shock though. I mean, they are self-sufficient in that they can heal themselves. They get pretty good HP growth in general. So more often than not, they end up super tanky by the end. But it's more of a dedication. I feel like if you do spend time leveling them, they will shine at some point. I would not call them useless. I would not call them understated. But they do have a little bit of a rough spot. They do have enough raw ATP that even if you don't have a ton of items, they'll probably be okay on places like Ultimate, even early on. Like, with this character, I'm not really struggling. Like, I have 700 health at 100, which is not super common. But just be aware. I would say, like, this character could fall under the realm of first character. But I would probably still recommend something like the HuCast over it, maybe. Maybe. The only tricky thing about recommending a cast in that scenario is that if you don't get a Milo Eula on a mag, it is very difficult to beat certain bosses on high difficulties. But I don't know. I think maybe the raw power. We'll talk more about the HuCast later, but I think maybe the raw power of the HuCast might make up for not having Milo Eula. They just get such insane rates. So when we get to the HuCast, we're going to do a fun little job of looking up their stats again. I want to read off how ridiculous they are compared to a couple other characters. Normally, I don't care about like the specific numbers they get up to, but I want you to understand the HuCast is just actually busted. Like that, there is nothing fair about that character. Their only downside is accuracy, which is a funny joke when you could just force slot in like double heavenly arms on like a revisit of the character. The character has so much ATP growth, it is like playing with god power at all times. Just silly stuff. Chris's first character was a HuMar. I feel like people will be gravitating towards it because one, it's like people, if they want a melee, it's the first character on the list. And two, not everybody wants to play like a robot. And so if you want to play a male character, there's only so many you would play as. Like, I don't know a lot of people that would jump immediately to Phonumen when they're like, oh, I want to be a male force. Normally that would be like your HuMar. I'm not saying people don't do it, but I'm just saying I don't feel like it would be as common as some other choices. Demon Handgun showcasing why they're also somewhat useful, no matter what. So my average accuracy, which again is above my HuMar, means that I'm still pretty good at doing demons. I'm just gonna keep bringing that up. Like, the HuMar has the worst accuracy in the game at 163. So the fact that I have 165 at 106, I'm kind of okay with that, honestly. Not quite enough to kill in multiplayer. So close, though. Yeah, they can see with just like a gel in there, I'm actually not taking damage from them at all. So it just shows like debuffing the enemy. And if you have anybody even with average buffs, they work pretty well together. So like Chris doesn't need to babysit me with the debuffs. I'll be mostly fine. If I really feel like I'm scared of something, I'll debuff it. So I feel like this character has a limited, not a limit, has a partial amount of self-sustainability. They'll still struggle on certain types of enemies. Like I want to say, for example, the equivalency of Sinnoh Red in episode 2 requires you to have at least a debuff of level 21, if I remember correctly. So they're not able to debuff those Sinnohs, which is quite brutal because they can't also consequently buff themselves up. But as I said before, they can use Holy Ray, which is a seize-causing sniper rifle, if I remember correctly, which gives them access to a long-range stun, which is, you know, pretty good. They can also use the sword-type weapons, something I don't think I mentioned explicitly with the Hunter. The Rangers have, like, the shotguns and the snipers specific to them. But I do feel like Red Sword is probably my overall favorite sword. I know some people will be like, Seal J's sword, but I'm like, I don't know anybody that has it. I mean, good to them if they have it. But in terms of like realistic acquisitions for new players, Red Sword is also not very difficult to pick up. Just requires you to get into caves. And again, it's another thing that causes C's. Decent weapon ATP, not really hard farm. I mean, honestly, Chris, I might just give you a Red Sword. We'll do Red Sword runs, maybe. It is drop rate percentage today. We'll see. So I think once I'm done with these characters, we'll do some serious grinding for you. Oh, J Sword. That's a little harder to promise. So I'm gonna debuff them. I just got Mag Glass, I think Chris did too. What a difference the debuff makes. I'm literally not taking damage anymore. So I must have hit the threshold for Forest. However, everything else is just kind of awful. Oh, Robarda 15, where's that at? That's actually useful for people. See, I was paying attention to audio. Oh, I picked up a Trap Vision. Ooh, and a Telepipe. Let's get rid of those. Don't need either of those. Brutal. So I'll probably activate my Loyula, and I have to remember to actually Dimite up my mag as I'm not at max power. Give me 1 second. There we go, chat. I gained power. I leveled up my mag. Okay, we're good. This should be a pretty significant buff for both of us. So as mentioned before, this character is probably doesn't need to debuff that often, or like literally at all on lower difficulties. However, Ultimate, having that option to suddenly take like 150 less damage a hit, kind of big for a hunter. And combined with my Loyula here, I'm basically not really going to die to anything, which is kind of nice. So I can hold my own. I mean, having 1066 ATP without a completed mag is actually really silly. In fact, I think if this character did actually have a completed mag, they would have almost as much ATP as my RaMarl, who is 60 levels higher. So just trying to give like some references, like where this character is in power. They are one of the strongest characters in the game, for sure. I always forget if the RaCast has more ATP or not. I know the RaCaseal does not. I'm pretty sure he outdamages RaCaseal. RaCast, I'm on the fence about. They're pretty close to each other from what I remember. HuCast definitely is more. He has the highest ATP in the game, and we'll go over those numbers. Because I want you to understand how dumb it is. This character is, like, just out of control. However, this one gets, like, 5 plus ATP on average, if not more. So, again, as, like, a beginner character, pretty solid. They scale pretty decently. Can you believe I'm halfway to leveling? Well, actually, more than that. I'm 69% through the way of leveling. So I might level off the Dragon Boss. We'll see. I got 1 paralysis off. That's all that matters. Wait, does this character? Wait, is this character not capped on materials? Wait a minute. Oh no. How underpowered is he compared to my other characters? Let's find out, chat. 5 HP materials. Those HP materials were a mistake, I can tell you already. 73 power material, 28 evade, 69 defense, 0 luck. How many materials did I use? 170. Wow. So right now, if I just consume all the power materials I have, I would actually have more ATP than all of my rangers. Except for maybe the HuCast, or RaCast. That's actually gross. So humans have a natural advantage of just having all those materials. Yeah, this character is not statted properly. I'll look up how to perfect growth him at some point. So who knows? Maybe I'll focus on the HuMar a bit more. I do feel like I don't give that character enough love, and he needs to level. Like, I do not have trouble leveling with forces. This character... different story. Picked up a Stormwand Indra randomly. Don't need your paralysis. Let's pick up a Rifoe. So I could give this character like 28 luck material, if that's all he needs to be quote-unquote capped. I have to see what other material he needs. If he just wants like another 30 power material, I'm all for it. Then I would consider playing this character a bit more. Oh, oops, my bad. I don't know where I was walking. No real Build-A-Bear. Fortunately, I've never seen debuffs wear off, so I need to worry about how long like a debuff is compared to like the RaMar for keeping up shift to deband. Just a small quality of life. Escape doll. Did you want escape doll, Chris? Oh, I only have one soul atomizer left? Oof. That's a little painful. Well, let's feed the mag a little bit. I have a feeling all it needs is power. Past me knows I will always forget what the perfect mag is, but as long as I always do accuracy first before I raise power, I cannot go wrong. Oh, you could have started this room without me. You didn't have to wait. I have Lieutenant's Mantle on, so I can see the trap. Just kind of amusing. So trap vision's still useless. I mean, I think I did pretty good damage there. As I said before, I think with a little bit of love, I might play this character again. His luck score is, like, not acceptable for high difficulty. And I very easily have enough luck material for that. I didn't end up giving away any luck material in 2022, so... I'll probably just use a little bit to fix my own characters, because to be honest, I have, like, 4 characters that need fixing. But if this character, all they need is luck material and maybe a couple others, shouldn't be too bad. That Shock Ailment is destroying me. Should have gotten more Soul Atomizers. Oh my gosh, stop it. Alright, we're gonna debuff them real quick. Uh-oh, I don't see Chris firing, that's not a good sign. Oh no, I caught up. I guess the server is really lagging today. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. Hopefully they fix it. Because that's going to make playing the rest of the Christmas event really awkward. It's like, even I'm having trouble picking up items. I mean, I don't think it's the quest. I think it's legit the server. Very unfortunate. I mean, I think I did like an okay job of showing this character off. Use Ray Gun, Daylight Scar, which is pretty high ATP. Could do the Sacrifice special, so if I want a one-shot, it's pretty solid. I'm assuming Chris got disconnected there. There's no connection available. I think they're having problems with the server. What do I do, chat? This is really awkward. They've not had server issues like this in a while. I'm actually gonna look up to see if they're... I don't know if they're getting hit by, like, denial of service, because that happened last year. I don't know. I do want to at least level this character. I could try not to rail Zigo. Hopefully they fix it. We'll give it one more quest. If it drops though, chat, I will cut the stream because I don't want to deal with it dropping while I'm like mid-quest, especially if I'm in like a TTF and all I want to do is fight falls or something like that. Just really unfortunate. We'll reschedule it to like another day. I'll try it one more time. I mean, it kept my XP. So, like, surprisingly, you know, if it was gonna disconnect me from server, I thought it was not gonna save it, but I still have all the XP I had before. I guess we'll just do TTF until I can't go any further. I mean, that should level me. I tried getting to Dragon. We were right there. Yeah, I definitely want to revisit this character. Very, very, very powerful. I mean, having 1666 ATP at 106 without even a completed mag is pretty crazy. Like, I don't even think I was 1066 until like 130 plus with a completed character. Now, granted, I do have a lot of god abilities on, but I don't know. Like, I feel like I would get the same amount of power with like one of my heavenly abilities plus just a heavenly power. I didn't do the math, but that feels right. Because you get like, what, 20 per, and then heavenly would be 25 and 45, I think, respectively, which is quite a bit. Okay, so I'm just gonna make sure I have all my items. Get some healing in there. Get all my souls back. I'm like, all I want to do is level. I want to just get one Holy Ray chance, and we'll move on. I'm also at that magical health total where I could, in theory, do mines. I'd probably do it in a few more levels just to get a little more defense. But 750, I think, is within the safe range of not instantly dying to Barans. It's a very important threshold. Not dying instantly is good. Yeah, I'm like, surprisingly, this time it's not my internet, because it's being shared for multiple players. Oh. I whiffed a hit. Welcome to HuMar, just slightly not enough accuracy. We'll get there though. Also, the reason I have S-Red Blade is if you're playing single player, it's one of the only ways to apply Shifted D-Band to yourself outside of Milo Eula. And, you know, the HuMar can use it, which is useful. Even just like a level 1, level 2 shift is pretty strong. I think the S-Red Blade is level 3 Shifted D-Band. Every little bit helps. It's like treating yourself like you're 10 levels higher. There's not really like a huge downside to using it, other than just awkward item space usage. Okay. So I got Diska to initially hit the dragon, and then I got Sword to finish off, maybe. We'll see. I have a feeling this will not be a one cycle, just because this character doesn't have like the best anti-dragon stuff at the moment. On the plus side, this character, if you're going for purely things like Excalibur, gets really early access to it due to their base ATP. I think the only character that outspeeds them to access might be HuCast. See, the HuMar and the RaCast are kind of weird, because I feel like one of them starts with more ATP, and the other outgrows. Alright, that's all I can do. Hopefully you have frozen shooter. Uh-oh. I didn't see frozen shooter shots. Oh no. Nice dodge. Let's dodge it again. Dodged it. Okay, this should be safe. There we go. Shoot it with my ray gun. And I think after this we'll stick to more Christmassy ones, because we got to get you more coal, Chris, before the event ends. Nice, I leveled. Only 3 attack, but 3 defense, 3 MST. Okay. Speaking of which, time to feed the mag. I'm gonna gain another power. So the character has like a pretty fun amount of ATP for Forest. I always think like I need like 1100 to have a lot of fun in caves. And then like 1200 for like mines/ruins. Well, nah, it's more, well, I guess it depends on if you have shifted D-band. It's definitely less if you have shifted D-band. But just in general, feels kind of nice. The fact that I'm almost at over 1800 total attack is very silly. See, Chris is hiding in his little ice fortress. I'll wait for the buffs. Only need 100k to level. So, I mean, like, it shouldn't be too difficult to level this character next time XP is up. So maybe I'll make that my focus for this year, later on. Unfortunately, did not gain in accuracy. That is a common trait for most characters that are not rangers. You're always happy when you see it, and sad when you don't see it. Do I even have... maybe I could Demon's Ray Gun the Lily. We'll find out, chat. We're gonna be brave. Oh my gosh, why is he not hitting it? No! That's fine. I unfortunately did not have enough accuracy for it. One day, chat. I'm actually flabbergasted. I have never seen Dagger whiff, let alone I swung at the flower, and the flower hit me, but I did not hit the flower. That felt actually unfair. I'm just calling it, chat. I'm calling it for what that is. That was unfair. Where was that Lily's hurt box? How did I not hit it with daggers? Silliness, chat. I'm shaking my head. I didn't even trade with him. I just straight up lost. That was sad. Anyway, I'll take it out on this Volmar. Poor Volmar. Did this Daylight Scar have any hit? No, it has dark percentage. Interesting. See, it's like, I wish it was native in Abyss. I feel like I don't use daggers at all against any dark enemies. Except for maybe the Darkbringers. I don't know. I just prefer other options. Whereas, like, the Hilda Bears and potentially Satellite Lizards and other things like that, I would do it. Like, I'd maybe use this on the Murder Flowers in episode 2 as well. Just to try to one-shot. And let's see if I paid off Sonic Team. I did. Okay. Okay, cash flow's back. Just make sure to debuff him, Chris, and then we're good to go. Do a couple hits here. Chris is not debuffing. I'm gonna have to debuff. There we go. Ooh, that was not close. Yeah, unfortunately, Zalor makes a huge difference in the boss battle, so it's like, uh-oh. Chris went in shooting. That's fine. We still got time. I think we could still get this before it goes to the dark ramp at least. I'll try to use my disco a little bit. Some extra damage here. Should probably be fine. Okay, did a little extra damage. Okay, that's not too bad. Get a little pot shot here or there, and then back to red sword. Okay, I'm feeling a little better. Even if it targets me, it shouldn't be a big deal. Oh, didn't even attack. Okay, that was pretty fast. So a chance at a Holy Ray here. Let's see what we get. I did not get the Holy Ray. Oh well, we tried. So I think that's as far as I want to take the HuMar. We saw enough of him through repeated quests, and we beat bosses. So good enough. So I'm just gonna go ahead and probably feed my mag and then alt tab out of here. So slowly but surely, this mag will be leveled. Only 23 more levels. It's not terrible. I can live with being like 10 levels under level. It's probably okay. So anyway, let's exit out. I'm going to play a character I have not played in a while, and we're definitely going to take this character into the Solstice Snafu, I believe it was called. And that's the HuCast. I'm bringing him in, chat. I got Sky ID. Do I make the game is the question. Do I just go for the rare Psycho wand? Maybe I do. Red Dagger, Red Slicer. I still have not ever gotten a Red Slicer. Maybe one day. No mines dropped. So Swordsman Lore, Psycho Wand. I think that's all they really have though. They do get Red Ring. You know what? I'll just make the game. Let's not worry about it. Let's have fun for what it is. Damn, that character's health total. Like, actually unfair shenanigans, chat. Oh, right, he has a bazooka. Wait, he could use the bazooka? I forgot. Chris, you do have a sniper. It's the Inferno bazooka. I forgot he could use that. Do you need one of those, by the way, Chris? I know I have them. Because I played Faux Numeral. No. I played Faux Moral, who's really good at that animation. It's not like the fastest weapon ever, but it is damaging. I think the guns, like handguns, are still good, but I think that is actually legit sniper range. If you just purely need sniper range, that's it. I still think like charge ray guns probably better. Alright, John, we're gonna read the stats of this character. I'm already shaking my head. I'm already looking at it and just feeling disgusted. In fact, why don't we use the other character I was just talking about as the comparison? In fact, I'm also going to compare against the RaCast, since we're here. Okay, so let's talk about max health, max ATP. Let's just start with the basics, the only things that really matter. RaCast, 2,214 health, 1,350 ATP. So I think one of the highest health totals in the game. HuMar, 1670 HP, so noticeably less than the RaCast. 1397 ATP, so they're only within 40. It's not a big deal. HuCast, 2000 HP, so less tanky than the RaCast when it comes to health. Their defense is roughly equal, if you were curious. But 1639 ATP. This character has almost a 300 ATP advantage over his next character. I don't know why the Faux Numeral does not have that kind of advantage over the Faux Newman. I'm gonna be honest with you. She should have like way more, and considering MST skills, way worse. Doesn't make any sense. I have an Inferno bazooka with 55% native. What is this monstrosity I'm using? Holy, this character is loaded, chat. All right, we're gonna briefly see if any Black Hounds are better or not. I did say I was gonna check to see if I could use these. And then I forgot briefly. Wow, this gives more defense? Oh, it only has one slot, though. That's okay. I think we use some of our many ad slots. And that's... Oh, and that's after... Oh, he has nothing that boosts it. Well, how badly do I really want 3 defense? Ooh. I think I won't actually do it. Just for 3 defense, I don't think I'll do it. I'll hold on to it. If it's a big upgrade for another character, I'll do it. Burn Rappies burn, apparently. I have an amazing machine gun, which berserk healths everything, and they die. How am I doing mag-wise? I'm assuming this character is a real mag. They do. I think they have their max stat mag. Let's check the materials on this character. And then I want to review what my stats were, because I didn't look very carefully. I have 1,404 attack power. Well, this character is something else. Right, chat? Just is actually something else and unfair. Does this character just need luck material? No, they have luck material. They're done. Wait, they're actually done as a character? Do I just need God ability? I think I just need God ability. Wow, that's so gross. I'm shaking my head, chat. Like, actually just gross. What a character. Granted, I think if I pump all 250 power material into the HuMar at his level, he will have more ATP than Night Sky. But Night Sky has almost double the health total. Actually has less base defense, which is kind of surprising. Accuracy at 191. I knew what was up, chat. I knew what the important stat was. It was only accuracy. In fact, how close am I to just removing this and still hitting max? Ooh, not that close. But we'll take the Heavenly Arms. What a character, chat. Gracia, Blackhound, instant favorites. Let's see how much damage I do. Alright, the answer is all of it. Pretty solid. Guess I could say it's bazooka time. Not bad damage. Put some confused out there just because. I have almost 20 freeze traps, actually insane. And I got good chance of paralysis with Red Sword. What a character, chat. Oh, Sorcerer, you weren't getting a turn near this. What a character, chat. PS2 Auron is found. Deep Hearts? Oh, Daylight Scar, never mind. I forgot. Deep Hearts isn't one. I mean, that's what I would use it for, but I guess that's fair. Robarda level 20? Not bad. Pick that up for somebody in the future. I will take that Star Atomizer, though. Boy, I wish I didn't heal with the Dimate when a Trimate dropped. That's unfortunate. Oh, come on. Really? I walked forward enough for the Indie Belra to hit me. I was gonna assassinate that Sorcerer, especially since it got frozen. I didn't pay attention to what hand it was using. That was a player mistake. I actually stunned him with mech guns. Wow, that's gross. Game, are you really gonna do the thing where you only target me? Could you please not do that? I want to be able to play the Hunter. I can't believe I whipped the paralysis on him. That's so unfortunate. He was even frozen too. I had it like all lined up. I'm gonna put a confused down. I'm just gonna walk towards Chris but not line up with him exactly. Why is it only target me? Stop. Chat. I'm getting bullied by these Belras. Can you not? I thought I turned past them. I'm getting very injured and also flustered. Seriously, every single indie Belra has targeted me so far. I'm just like, come on. I'm not even like the closest character when it happens. Ridiculous. I'm a hunter. I need to be able to move around. Being stationary is terrible for a hunter. Rangers don't care. They got a gun. They can just fight in one spot if they want to. But I'm like, no, I need to red sword efficiently. Oh, that enemy decided only to target me again. Thanks, game. I'm getting trolled, I swear. Go away from me. Oh yeah, I'm being dead serious. Why is every enemy going towards me? Please stop. Except for that one claw. Oh my gosh. They're like full screen. They're like, I will kill the murder robot. It's an anti-machine agenda, I swear. I'm gonna regen health, and then I'm gonna go make that Del Saber mad at me. I actually hit with my special attack, but it didn't land the special. That was kind of sad. Alright, I'm just gonna like freeze trap them, I guess. Kind of done with them. Oh, I got a triple paralysis. Nice. Thank you, freeze trap. Yeah, as long as I could get through like these waves, I should be okay. Mine material on a HuCast, why not? Yeah, I'm gonna try to dodge that. There we go. I actually shattered his crystals in a normal power. Holy. This character's ATP is out of control, chat. You could not do that with any other character, especially not at 134. Like, I have more base ATP than either the Ranger or the Hunter I was playing as will ever have. Like, actually insane. Nice, I got the paralysis. Showing that my giant beat stick is also good for utility. Who said the HuCast can't support it? Ridiculous. Just think, like, if we were playing with like a force, right, in addition to Chris, with like level 30 shifted D-Ban, this character would just be so unstoppable. I fully understand why people play this character in multiplayer. Just actually monstrous amounts of health. I mean, when you have 1400 ATP, it's like you're already shifted. Except you actually could get shifted further for no reason. Like, Chris is doing like 120 a spread needle. I'm doing like 200 plus. And I'm doing like multi-hits. And it's on a mech gun, which is awful ATP. Actual silliness. Well, I got Mag Blast, by the way. Oh, thankfully there's no indie Belrose. Deleted. I'm gonna freeze trap this. You're at 67. Wow, I actually outsped you there? Crazy. I was getting hit a lot though, I guess, to be fair. I deserve that. I was getting targeted pretty hard. The Belras were all over me. That Belra plus Del Saber lockdown is so obnoxious. You know what? I'm just gonna assume it's gonna target me, so I'm just gonna freeze trap it. It's turning towards me! I knew it. Chad, I knew it. It was coming for me. Chris was right in front of him. He went for me. What is this? Uh-oh. Buffs wore off. I will definitely need healing at some point. Game, please. There we go. I tricked it into fighting Chris briefly. I did it. Oh. I meant to shoot my freeze trap. I did not shoot my freeze trap. Okay, how do I fix my synchro? Oh, I got stars. That's fine. Okay. 120%. We're good. Let's see. I've used a lot of freeze traps. I guess I can use a little more confused in the next room. Unless it's all Indy Belra, then I'm not doing that. Oh, it's Del Saber. Interesting. Might as well enjoy Jiska, which even though his animations are not great, he still does a ton of damage with it. Because he's, you know, you know what? I'm just assuming they're gonna... Yep. 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 Is anybody surprised? Is anybody at all surprised? Oh, it actually retargeted Chris. I made it give up. I did it. I actually lost targeting briefly. They were both doing the shuffle towards me. I saw it. Only one's fading. No, they're both fighting me this time. Never mind. Confused? Help me. I should have moved slightly. I wasn't sure if that was enough. Put a little confused trap down. Oh, never mind. They're all dead. Oh, Chris got Mag Blast. Nice. I'll probably use it at some point. I'll probably Dolphin, and he can probably Milo, because my ATP is insane. Especially if I have my red sword. I have 2,676 ATP. Something is gonna die. If something even vaguely looks at me, I don't know what to tell you. I cannot sing enough praises for this character. It's one of the best classes in the game. Yeah, I mean, when you have 2,676 ATP, I should probably be the one that does, like, the AoE. I was looking for healing items. Use, Chris, if you got it. Use it. Use it. Use it. No? Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna kill them then. I wanted to Mag Blast the room that I have more control over. Because I don't want to do that if it's a sorcerer. That's what I was worried about. Oh well. Sorry, we're very delayed. Oh no. I'm still okay with this wave. There we go. I want that shift to D-ban. I should be doing insane damage, and I'm tanky, and my health is insane. So this character at 134 can already very easily solo Ruins. He has more than enough ATP for the world. That almost one-shot the Del Saber. That was pretty close. Or not the Del Saber, the other enemy, I mean. Take that Scape Doll. Put a little freeze trap action down. Holy. Anyway, Sorcerer dead. Oh, he lived. Never mind. On my game, he glitched out a little bit. Now he's dead. Confuse Trap here would be nice. Try to lure them into it. I'm gonna use the high ground to my advantage. I'm sorry, did I just do 627 on a slicer? Holy. Holy, 627. 4 Indy Belras, no! Oh, they're not targeting me. Oh, I did it. Okay, I complained enough, the game rewarded me. I actually almost normal powered a Belra out of existence. That was something. Look at that damage, holy. I think at max ATP with this buff, I think I legit won combo. I know, why are there 4? It's a good question. We'll never receive an answer, but, you know, it's fine. I'll take another Scape Doll, though. We call that a free trap reset in the future. Also, apparently that wall lets you not target people. Did you know that? Did you know if you're too close to that wall, your shots don't come out? I found out the hard way just then. But it's okay. Rest in peace, that Milo Eula. I loved you briefly while I had you. I mean, if my normal attack actually, like, hit... I know. It didn't even miss. It just didn't hit. So I'll need to get buffed, unfortunately. Rest in peace, that Milo Eula. I forgot to look at my ATP. I'm assuming it was over 3k. Yeah, like, it did the shots, but it didn't target. Which I didn't know about until just now. Unless that is a unintended bug introduced into this map. I wouldn't be surprised, but that was pretty ridiculous and kind of unfair, I will state. Anyway, all the sorcerers are dead because life is unfair. I'm gonna put a confuse trap down. Oh, hello. I canceled his spell via murder. Take that, Grants. It's on level 29. That's pretty good. Oh, I got knocked over. Stupid other enemy. Oh, the sorcerers did die. I wasn't sure. Interesting. That's some big damage I just took. I deserve that. What is going on? These spawns. There we go. How did that not kill? Okay, there we go. Oh! Hit right at the end. Unfortunate. Another mine material, though. I want that on 29. There we go. It could be useful for people. In particular, the Faux New World. Nice, we're out of this area. So that was a little slow. I'm gonna blame me. Did die a few times. Oh. Oh. Unfair. Dead Lily, though. I have more than enough scape dolls for Falls, if Falls does come out. I definitely have all the ATP in the world, so it's not a question of damage. Wow, I can damage the pan arm when it's not debuffed. It's actually insane. How did that not kill? Wait, what? There we go. Goodbye, Nano Dragon. try mate back. So use some of my traps up. I guess I could use fire trap a little more. Otherwise, it's going okay. I got a long way to leveling, and unfortunately, without double XP, I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon. There we go. Instantly dead Lily, love to see it. I guess I could fire trap the pan arm. I have mag blast, interesting. I might use it on my own. Nice, nice. Definitely want my traps back. Oh, you have Photon Blast too? Probably use it in the next room then. Ooh, another Monome. Definitely will take that. Got the giant beat stick out. Oh, I forgot about this one. I want to use it in like the actual real room. I'm probably just gonna walk up and dolphin them. I had a feeling one was gonna fly away. Hopefully dolphin hits. It did okay damage. Randomly getting hit by the laser kind of sucks. Speaking of kind of sucks, let's fire trap this and then freeze trap. A little better. Hello, Mr. Slime. There we go. I'm doing the instant trap detonation trick. If you just instantly fire when you set a trap, if you're not moving, you can just trigger it immediately. It's kind of nice. It works even with mech guns. I don't do it too often. I should probably do it more often. It's very useful. Oh, I'm gonna take some damage here. Downside of mech guns, I'm not the best at using them. Even though they're definitely this character's best weapon, by far. I'll Rainbow Baton this. Goodbye, Lily. Bonk. Luck material, interesting. There we go, finished it off. I'm sorry, did I crit for 900 with the slicer? What the? I'm not used to seeing these damage numbers for sure. I think it was a 900 crit. That's crazy. Goodbye. That is a lot of enemies. Let's see if I could get a confuse going. Of course. Of course. Shouldn't be surprised. Stop that. I like the dragon was still trying to turn to me while it was being hit. It's cute. I actually killed it without you debuffing it. Just want you to know. I just like, raw, just smashed it. Even with mech guns, my damage is too high. This character is gonna be so fun. Like, honestly, this might be one of those characters where even at like level 100, they're just absolutely insane. I don't know if they have like a level weakness, quote unquote. It's kind of silly. Goodbye, Lily. I'm actually almost out of fire traps. It's not good. Downside, this character does not get a lot of fire traps, and unfortunately, it's been taking like 3+ to kill them. So you're gonna have to first shooter them. Level 20 me good. Yeah, I'm just gonna regen health while I wait. Okay. Use trap time. Not too bad. Get a little teeny bit of health back. Should be fine. Oh, this healed me. Wow, my normal power is actually strong enough to kill multiple enemies. That's kind of crazy. Goodbye, Lily. Just 791, it was like game over. Hello, giant red sword. There we go. Hello, Lily. I'm definitely gonna weed whack. Goodbye, Lily. Aw, missed it by 1 bullet. It's a lot of nano dragons. Oh, it actually lived that? I'm kind of impressed. Oh, the lilies are near Chris. Good luck, Chris. Nano Giant? Oh. Goodbye. Oh, hello, both lilies. I was like, maybe one spawned near Chris. Little did I know. Okay, Case went decently fast. Oh, mech guns, you're so silly, even when I missed with you. I might as well just keep firing. Wait, can the Wrathy not hurt me? Oh no. Oh no, I have too much defense with the Shifty Band. Too bad it's gonna wear off. Goodbye, Hilldale. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh, another Daimate. That could be useful for a boss fight, actually. Thank you, Chris. Boname, definitely gonna take that. Oh, I messed up my mech gun timing. Shows you how little I use it. There we go. I got 19 freeze. Damage though. He circled out of my mech gun firing range. That felt so sad. Gotta clean up the mech gun gameplay a little bit, not miss due to bad aiming. I would have thought that would have auto-targeted there, but that's fine. Nice, got mag blast. Ooh, our single target damage is so high right now. Feel bad for anything trying to spawn in. Like, go ahead, rare enemy, show up, see what happens. 92, nice. Sorry, Bartles. I need to use my freeze traps a bit more aggressively. Speaking of which. My material's nice. The game wants me to make another force, I think. I mean, I'll just keep throwing freeze traps down. There's nothing you can really do about it, enemies. Nice mag blast. Ooh, I'm just out of range. Barely. Close. HP material? I'll pick it up, but... As I said before, I'm not really excited to pick those up anymore now that I know about, like, the damage issues. Before it was like, wow, I just get free health. What's the downside? That was naive 2021 me, chat. I learned in 2022 what happens when you have too much health. Walls MK? 30 hit? What the heck? What is a Walls MK? Is it a machine gun or a sniper? It's definitely a gun. I guess I'll identify it later. I mean, it's got 40 hit. It could be useful to somebody. Probably in the next room we can mag blast. Switch in the meantime. Nice. Another mine material. I mean, the drop rate is at 100%. So I feel like at some point we should switch over to episode 4, but we might end up just doing that off stream at some point. We'll see. We're almost done with our character rotation. We'll see how things go, I suppose.
This should be an insta-kill to them. I'm also kind of curious what your synchro is at. If this doesn't result in an insta-kill, I want to know your synchro. Because this character's ATP is insane. How did that... Question mark. I'm at literally almost max. That explains it. I think your synchro does impact the damage, because there's no way that only does 1,000 something. I refuse to believe. No way. It's fine. I looked at it and I'm like, nah, that doesn't check out. I've seen you do 2K plus in episode 4, and you did not have some of the things that we have currently. Oh well, it is what it is. Oh, the damage is crazy. Confuse trap here, why not? Is that another die mate? Wow, I'm actually almost restocked on my mates just from coming here. I guess that's the plus side of doing Forest last. You're more likely to gain resources, as opposed to just get resources and then not be able to use them. We got one fire trap left. Wow, 1,000 damage on a crit. That feels so good. Four enemies. Oh, I was trying to back up to hit the next wave, but then they spawned behind me. Unfortunate. That was a pretty clean wave overall, despite my blunders. Got a lot of confused traps. Could be fun. I feel like this is a red sword room. Good call. Regen a little bit of health. Back at full. Nice. Take some money. Get ready to use the rest of my traps. Still got 10 freeze traps, so we'll see. And I've been using them fairly aggressively. Anything coming near Chris gets frozen today. There we go. A present. Unexpected, but welcome. Oh, Raffy, no! Oh, there we go. Holy. Oh, where's the Raffy that can get up? No! Can't reach in time. What do I get rid of briefly? This escape doll. Try to walk further away from them to get them to pop. Open the present in the meantime. Angry Fist. I was on the floor. Nice. White paint! Oh, come on! No! Stop it! I'm so tired of these. No! It's my least favorite thing, chat. We talked about this. I hate the paint items. I will never use them. Stupid. It's on the floor where it belongs. It's always paint. Why is it always paint? I think I've gotten 4 presents and 3 of them have been paint. One of them was a photon drop on stream. Just nothing but paint. Please remove this item from the present pool. Thanks. I can't equip it. It's probably a sniper. Yeah, it's just, I really hate it as an item, honestly. It's always paint. Oh, it's all up to you and Spread Needle. I mean, this boss shouldn't be too bad. I do a bazillion damage, but I don't have a good multi-hit. I do have Disca. Maybe if it lets me get away with it, we'll see. My gun is too slow to hit this. Well, yeah, I think it's too slow. I can delay it slightly, though. Oh, got interrupted. At least it wasn't an ad slot. I actually like ad slots. They fix bad armor. I never find paint useful. I'm like, please give me ad slot. All day I'll take ad slot over those. Maybe if you're like completely done with the character, it's not useful, but I have so many characters. I'll gladly take ad slot. I prefer to use like Easter eggs on it or whatever, but I'll still take it. But genuinely, I hate the paint. I hate it. Ever since they've introduced it, I've been getting nothing but paint. Oh, I thought Chris had the monitor. It's unfortunate. Well, welcome, Howcleve. Use, yes, but you can only get one. Oh, you mean like... I'm not sure I follow. Is that in comments too? You could use the ab slot and then it's useful once. I mean, I get the paint and it's useful never. Comparatively. I hate the paint. I'm like, I just want some, just like, where my, give me a photon crystal. I don't use photon drops at all, but you can give me photon drops. Just not paint. If paint did not remove the passive healing in TP, I would be more inclined to use it. Wait, what? On my screen, you were walking around, which is very interesting. The desync is real. Wait, sword can actually hit more than one part? I did not know that. Interesting. I still think Rainbow Batons are the best bet here. Happy New Year, Hellcleave. Hope you're doing well. We're playing characters I don't normally play as. Yeah, I see your trap. Don't worry, Chris. See, look, I can hit the boss and free Chris. Efficiency. There we go. .407 enemies defeated. That's more than normal. Usually we have like 397 or 92, I think was lowest we've seen. 407, I think might be the highest. Yeah, this character's a lot of fun. Just the ridiculous ATP. Just, I don't know what they were thinking. I fully understand why people in private servers try to rebalance the characters, because there are some characters that do not make sense. HuCast is borderline there. I think he's definitely too powerful. But hey, if you're just looking to win, listen, this character gets it done. 76 luck material. Man, I gotta use that at some point. Also, all these other techniques I need to put away. They're eating up space again. Oh, actually, is that a better ratio than what I'm using? Let's find out. I looked at the armor the other day. Oh, it's more evade. Whatever. Who cares about evade? Right, chat? Oh no, I'll have a 350 or 459 evade. Alright, I need to just find a character to dump this paint on. Well, it's MK. It's probably a sniper? I don't remember. I'll identify it because it is 40 hit percentage. Could be just a fun thing to give away in a Christmas thing. It looks like a sniper. Confuses enemies. Okay. I don't think I ever used it or ever got it prior to today. But now I know. Mag is basically fixed. I guess I could move and then just come back over here. You know what? I'll buy a couple star atomizers for later. You never know. They were useful for fixing synchro and some heals. So many scape dolls, oh my gosh. I'm inundated with scape dolls, chat. Oh yeah, this character doesn't have a ton of them, because I only played episode 4. I mean, that's fair. I guess I'm getting them back. Another Gracia. I should probably get rid of one. Also, I'd like to just give a sad funeral for Yun Chang. Rest in peace, White ID, Yun Chang nerf. Was that really necessary? How do you feel about that Hellcleave? Why did they get rid of Yun Chang from White ID? I'm like, episode 2 is already not fun to farm. Did you really take away, like, one of the good rares? Why would they do that? I don't even think they added it to any other ID. Like, they just straight up removed it from White ID. Just absurd. I'm still upset, chat. I will forever be salty over that. The salt is real. Oh, right, the sniper. Yeah, I was like, they took poor White ID out back and they beat it down. They're like, listen, no fun allowed, it's over. White ID being generally good versus best in areas, no. Nerf harder. I'm very sad about Ignition Cloak too. That to me was the biggest loss of 2022. Rest in peace, Ignition Cloak. Now I have no fun runs at all to get, like, stuff from my Final Force. I don't know what I'm gonna do, chat. I really don't want to do Spaceship White ID, or not White ID, whatever ID it's on now. They completely removed it from White ID, so I can't even say White ID. I don't even know. Let's say it's like orange or yellow, who knows. It's not white, I'll put it that way. So it's like, I don't see why I would do certain runs anymore. They just over-nerfed it. They're like, we're just gonna get rid of Ignition Cloak and give you a Heart of item. And I'm like, but I wanted Ignition Cloak. Like, it's actually, like, best in slot for most forces. Like, really? You're gonna do me like that, game? Brutal. Blue pull very hard. Rare Rappy Hunt isn't bad. Like 2 Photon Crystal drops and Heavenly Arms with Ignition Cloak. Oh yeah, that's good to know, Hellcleave, because I don't usually check the VH difficulty too often. I was thinking about it the other day. I think last year we had a conversation about it where I was like, why do so many, why do IDs get Photon Crystals in Very Hard? Because I'm like, I feel like I got more Photon Crystals from Very Hard than just Ultimate. I don't know why, but I know that was true at one point. I think I got, while leveling a character through to 80 last year and then the year before, I ended up with like 6 Photon Crystals from Very Hard. I was like, why is this happening? It's actual madness. Alright, let's see what the stats are on this character. We'll still probably do the same quest. Gonna get that last minute coal for Chris. I did promise him at least 9 coal, so we gotta do at least 2 more. Heavenly Arms pretty solid for sure. I got Photon drops on this character. Oh, I don't have Invincibility mag. I have my single player mag. That's fine. Well, there's my dress plate. I was trying to think what that was called yesterday. Look at that 94 dark resistance. It's monstrous. 1226 ATP is probably fine. Rangers can be with each other. They don't necessarily need like super buffs. So I guess I'll make the game. I'll just call it Rocks to God. Yeah, it made no sense for sure. I definitely need, like, this is one of those rare moments, but I definitely need help leveling a character. My HuMar is like on the cusp of greatness, but I think I'm gonna wait for XP up. It's unfortunate we didn't get to him yesterday while the bonus was active. I guess I just leave Dressplate on him, honestly. Just be completely immune to Lily. Probably fine. Oh, speaking of heavenly ability on this character. Definitely need to fix my mates. How am I doing health-wise? About the same as the other character. Makes sense. Chunka, 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 chunka as he walks around. I almost sold my Charge Falcon. my eyes went to it, and I was like, delete it, it's green. And I'm like, no, you know better. Goodbye, Mono Fluid, I really don't need you. One more TTF, that's fair. I just don't feel like he's at the state where he could TTF unless he gets carried. He only has like 700 health. Like, he will not survive multiplayer, which is usually what I end up playing with friends. Which makes sense, but to say I usually prefer to play multiplayer to single player is what I meant to say. I'll call that fatigue from New Year's. I'm still waking up. See, I don't like HP materials, hopefully. If we were talking about this before, I really don't like HP in this game. I want my health as low as possible. Do you feel that way? I definitely feel that way. I'm tired of hitting magical thresholds in this game where you suddenly stop getting knocked down and you just die. I really just rather not hit those. I'll be like, no thanks. 60% dark spread needle. What is this weapon I'm using? Holy. What a weapon. Weapon percentages, chat. Huh? How did that... Did it get desynced or something? Normally, if you normal, you can never get hit. I got very confused there. Do I not have, like... I have Heavenly Battle on. I leveled instantly, by the way. Nice accuracy. Well, you say 820. I disagree with you. Falls kills you unless you have 1400. Were you witnessing the other day at all, Hellcleave, by the way? I got hit by the Falls double hit, I think twice. So she did 1400 damage in multiplayer. Twice. I was like, why? Why? What did I do wrong? Absolute shenanigans. Yeah, it's pretty BS. I also died at like 1450 with 56 ice resist or something insane. She somehow killed my 198 force. I was impressed with the ice spell. I'm like, I'm not even mad. I'm just surprised you could actually do damage. Although, as I was joking before, I feel like one day, maybe for April Fools, they should just summon the true final boss to all the boss slots instead of the normal bosses. And it's just like 4 Barans. The ultimate monster. You can't tell me otherwise. It's too good. Oh, accuracy 194, not cap. Okay. I mean, it's still 190, so it should be fun. Yeah, like hard mode PSO would just be Barans in every boss room. Oh, I'm above 1200 health. Interesting. Do something like this. Only if there's no cast in the groove? That's true. Yeah, I was joking, I think at one point, Dark Falls would be almost the same, but instead of spinners, she just spits out Barans. Just like she deploys the army. Just like that initial room you start into is just all Barans. Just Barans everywhere. Just 20 plus Barans, and they have the same trait of being invincible and only one is killable. It'd be amazing. Just go full troll, it's fine. But yeah, for sure. I guess I should talk about the positives of the RaCast since we're here. So we mentioned, I think before when we were doing the breakdown of the HuCast, that he has the 3rd highest ATP in the game, the highest HP in the game, extremely good defense. I don't know if he's 2nd or 3rd. I think he's 3rd. I think he's hippie 3rd, because the HuCast has more and RaCaseal definitely has more. Just absolutely insane characteristics. Not a whole ton of freeze traps. Prefers fire traps, which is kind of a mixed bag when it comes to support. But has more than enough ATP to carry basically everything. This character is also like a fairly solid like beginner character. Because they get enough ATP growth, that makes it kind of worth it. So I have a lot of fun with them. I don't use them as often as I should. Because I end up playing the Force when I play with people. But when I get the chance to play the casts, I do have fun with them. I gotta work on some of their tricks. Like, we were practicing earlier doing the instant trap shoot, where you just stand still, deploy trap, immediately fire. We do some of the exploits, like the fire trap to kill the slime early, stuff like that. So we have fun with it. I think there are like a lot of nuances that beginner players might not pick up on. Like, particularly like when to freeze trap versus when to confuse trap. But definitely the many uses of fire trap. And it's not mostly for damage. Like, I like the fact that it can potentially hit the dub switches and stuff like that in the mines. I like that it could kill the slimes when they're not targetable. I like it can knock out the laser enemies in ruins, whose name I forgot. I want to say they're like Death Gunner or something like that. A lot of interesting utility before you get some of your staple items as a ranger, like your frozen shooter, spread needle. And honestly, having them in a party is always fun. Yeah, this is what I was talking about before. Why didn't I get him in the attack loop when I did that previously? Weird. Oh, Charge Vulcan. You're one of the best guns on every character. Just every time, Chad. Just, oops, Charge Vulcan. What a weapon. Also, I thought I had Spread Needle out. My bad. That should make life easier. Goodbye, enemy. I had a feeling he was going to target me. There we go. Although, it's being a little kinder this time. I'll conserve a little bit of my money. Have you gotten any interesting presents this year, hopefully? Both in real life, but also PSO presents. We've been getting paint. Just one photon drop and oops, all paint. I'm still tilted. The tilt is real. When you spend 40 coal and you get like single photon drop, profound sadness. Yeah, so much paint, exactly. Use the fire trap to stun them briefly, or not. I was gonna shoot it, but too slow. Yeah, we'll do a freeze trap then. I'm not sure what happened. I'm not sure what happened there. Why I turned around. That was interesting. Yeah, I popped this crystal. So close always. Interesting. Oh, my mag buffed me. Thank you, mag. Showing off the importance of single player damage. Mag's got my back. Level 6 shifter, let's go. Never got anything too crazy. That's unfortunate. I'm trying to think what our best drop has been from presents. I guess it would have been the charged mech gun that was picked up earlier. The Type ME or whatever it's called. Yeah, thank you. Oh, traded blows there. $65 arrest autogun? Interesting. Oh, Gafoe merge. Oh, that's good. I missed those. I gave away my Gafoe stuff. Maybe one day I'll pick up another one of those parts, combine it. I got exactly one the entire time I played this game. It is no longer with me. Rest in peace. May it go to a better force. Nice paralysis while they're frozen. Extend that freeze. 10 photon drops, kind of exciting. Photon filter. I'm trying to even remember what that does. There's a lot of like combination items I just haven't used. Like my brain is trying to think. It's not related to the black bar. Question mark. Oh, there we go. Here come the hands. They're throwing hands, chat, literally. Changing the colors of weapons with photon. Interesting. I did some good damage with charge. Pay to win time. Pay to win, chat. Oh no, I got disconnected? Hopefully I did not lose internet. Oh no, I lost connection. That is so unfortunate. I might have genuinely lost connection there, I'm not sure. I think so. OBS disconnected. That is so annoying. Oh no, chat. That is so annoying. That's what I'm worried about when I play these kinds of games. When my internet acts up like this, is like the actual worst. Like, Chris, I want to get you your coal, but I don't know if I can complete a quest that's more than 20 minutes. We've had like such a bad connection. Like, that I think was on me. But we've had such a bad connection in general today. I don't know. I'll think about it. I mean, I have just 2 characters to go. I guess I could try to complete it. But yeah, that dampens the streaming mood for sure. It's very, very annoying to deal with. Let's try again. I mean, tank is slowly leveling. Got any HP materials? I'll take them for some coal. Probably have HP material. I gave stuff away. I don't remember how much HP I gave away. I was gonna say, Hellcleave, if you have a Cannon Rouge, I will pay photon drops for that, straight up. This has been a long time in the making. I have not gotten a Cannon Rouge. I want the Cannon Rouge. Let's see, what do I have on me? We'll do some exchanges at some point. 86 photon drop. 21 coal. I have all these badges. I should probably use them at some point. 56 HP material. If If you want, they are normally 2, so if you want to get us buy another, sure. I mean, if you want these HP material, Hell Cleave, you're more than welcome to just take them. 8 to 1 is the ratio. Whatever you want, Hell Cleave. I'm just gonna give you 56. I don't want them in my inventory. I don't prefer them on any character. Let's check my bank. Do I have any other spare ones to give? Maybe. I'm not sure if there's a character that's hoarding 99. I have to double check my banks at some point. I'm pretty sure there is, because I always cap on HP material. And even though I gave away like 80 recently, I still feel like I have more somewhere. So just making sure all this is put away. I was gonna say, if you can figure out or do a deal for a Cannon Rouge, I will pay you. Just straight up. I'm tired of trying to find this item. It's not that rare, but I just can't get it to drop. Just rest in peace, Cannon Rouge. I've tried 2 different ID hunts for it. None of them have worked. So if you want, I will go make a game that's public. I'll just go to /lobby it real quick. I'm just gonna call the game Hell Cleave. I'll have to check to see if I have HP material on one of my other characters, but I don't feel like cycling through it today. You can just have whatever I have on me. I surprisingly have a number I think that is divisible by 8. My morning brain is telling me it should be divisible by 8. So enjoy. Oh, oh nice. Thank you. It's a good Cannon Rouge. Because this is gonna go not to me. It's gonna go to Chris. Chris has been owed this for so long. So I want him to enjoy the Christmas. Do I have anything else? Did you want any other materials, by the way? Oops. I could probably give up some Lux if you want them. Okay, just checking. But thank you. We're gonna give Chris his gift. It's been promised for so long. We'll give him the 15 coal. You're done with luck? That's fair. Oh yeah, definitely TP I'm never gonna complete. I just told myself it's never gonna happen, for sure. So let's /lobby. I guess Chris. Since we don't have to do the Christmas stuff anymore for you to get 9 coal, I'm just gonna give you all 15 coal. We're gonna do some TTF. So thank you, Helcley. Big shoutouts to you. So I think, so correct me if I'm wrong, I've never gotten a Cannon Rouge before, but I think people use it on the Episode 2 Dragon. They also use it on the Worm Boss, I believe. Is there any other situation where it's like commonly used? Because I know if the enemy has multiple parts, it would generally be good. Take that. Oh, did I put my Cannon Rouge in the bank? Oops. Bull up if it was better. Interesting. Episode 4 boss. Interesting. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. I'm glad you said that. That makes sense. Because, yeah, you have to hit the 4 points anyway. Where did the Cannon Rouge go? There it is. There's the Heaven Striker I can almost use. So close. Very interesting. Makes sense for switches as well. Makes sense. But there you go. Chris is finally going to equip it. Actually, I wonder if you could use it for Dark Falls for the first phase. You just start off, just instantly shoot it, try to just AoE kill every spinner. It'd be kind of funny. I'm kind of curious now. I want to see it. If you have invincibility, I don't see why you wouldn't go for it. Yeah, if you have mag invincibility, I don't see why you wouldn't go for it. It's kind of like when we spam Gafoli at the start, we just believe. So anyway, Chris, enjoy. But yeah, Hellcleave, just let me know if you're ever interested in more HP material. I'll check my banks at some point after the streams. I'm sure I probably have like another 60 or something. I don't really need anything in return for it, don't get me wrong. I'm just fine with giving it away. Or if you want the paints, if you want any of the paints, I'm like, please just take them from me. Makes me so sad. I wouldn't even feel bad. I'm like, you want white paint? You want yellow paint? I'm sure we have it. Chris is just mad with power, cannon rouging the first room. He hasn't even shifted himself yet. Just excited. There we go. He'll be playing with that the whole run. I don't blame him. It's a new gun. Gotta break it in. Rather trade for them? I don't know what I would want though, to be honest. Cannon Rouge was like the #1. Otherwise, I'd want like the normal ultra rare stuff. It's not, you know, I don't think it's realistic to ask for it. Okay, yeah, if you haven't got a trade list, sure, I'll take a look. I'm sure I have items. If there are a list of things you are interested in as well, if that's on your trade list as well, I'll take a look. I definitely prefer to help people that are like active with the community first, but as I said before, I've given away stuff all the time to other people. Like we got rid of, I think, 99 power, 99 mind, I think 60 HP material. I gave to somebody else. I didn't end up giving away any luck this year. I probably should have. There you go. Just make sure to debuff the dragon and you're all good to go, Chris. So we'll probably take a short break after I play the RaCaseal. We'll take a look. Ooh, nice, nice. Chris now has his favorite anti-boss weapon. See, now we just need 4 more Cannon Rouges. Just oops all Cannon Rouge. Honestly, I don't even care what the stats are on some of these. If it's on a Ranger, I don't care as much. I'm trying to think, like, what are my... Yeah, Big Bang. I'm trying to think, what are my preferences? Like, it would be like your typical, like, V801, V101s. Don't really need techniques. I'll think about it. Yeah, I play as basically every character, so like if technically it's good for the character, I will probably use it or give it to Chris, who plays a bunch of characters. He's more than earned it. Chris has been co-oping forever in PSO, putting up with my ramblings. He deserves it. There we go. Nice kill. You know what? I'll see if there's a rare lily. No rare lily. Sure. Oh, he's going in. He's had enough of the lily. Chris is now happy. He's got the lily nuke, apparently. He's like, listen. I've achieved ultimate power. Oh, I didn't even need to charge that. Whoops. I was so ready for them to have like 1,000 more health. Silly me. They're just lilies. I remember reading that people recommend if you're gonna make like a Snow Queen that it has a certain hit percentage. I think at least 40. So I think that's my only long-term Ranger goal at the moment. More Cannon Rouge. Chris is loving the Cannon Rouge. I'll go deal with the next area. Maybe I'll get a couple kills while he kills that enemy. Oh, goodbye, my shifted D-ban. Whatever. Goodbye, my flame traps. Uh oh. Chris is still fighting. What's happening? Did you just use the Cannon Rouge on just one enemy? He's gone mad with power, chat. Sensi2 and Twitch GMs? Okay, I'll take a look soon. Wait for me. Stupid enemies. I'll go deal with the Sorcerer, by the way, in Ruins, Chris. I'll take the left path for you. I'll probably be fine. Can you either confirm or deny those claims? Uh-huh. Just make sure to lure the boss, and then you get Cannon Rouge away. Oh, my mag tried buffing me. By the way, I can't ever get mag invincibility with this mag, so it's gonna be interesting. There we go. Sold it for 250. Woo! Raking in the profits. It's good. Crazy. When its tail raised, it took like 1,000,000 damage. It's so funny. Yeah, I mean, if it does 300 damage, that might... Oh, I accidentally motivated. I thought I was a force for some reason. My bad. We're just bullying the worm at this point. Almost every part of it is dead. Oh, HuCast is a lot of fun. It's a class I don't think I really even tried in GameCube, but definitely regret it. Look, it's pretty fun. Chris is like, I will only Cannon Rouge. I've been given too much power. I'll just freeze trap them, so you're more likely to... Wow, that instant trap destruction, though, is actually impressive. I guess because it is a lingering hitbox, I could just put the freeze trap in and it auto detonates. That's interesting. Of course to know. But yeah, so far it's been a good start to the year, you know? We've been playing with Chris. I always have fun doing that. Hellcleave this year. Hellcleave, definitely the savior of the day. That Cannon Rouge. We've done so many runs for that. I want to say, like, not on stream, but off stream, we've done more than 100. I think that would be safe to say. Just absolutely none ever. Just actually sad how few times it's popped up. Like, brutal. Even when we did, even like, I think like 100 just for the orange ID one. I've lost track of how many ones we've done where it's the Dwarf on a Claire rare. I've lost track, because we've done green ID a lot. Even on stream, we did green ID like 15 plus times. And I don't play super frequently on stream compared to off stream. It's actual madness. Oops. Chris just wants an excuse to shoot the cannon again. I don't blame him. That's true. We did get the red ring. Oh, good job. Found a present. Hopefully it's not pain. Fingers crossed you get something other than pain. Oh, if you don't debuff them, you might be in trouble. Oh, you instant detonated my freeze trap. That's interesting. And also kind of scary. That throws off my timing. Oh no, you didn't debuff. Oh no, you're not debuffing. There we go. I'm like, oh boy. I'm gonna die super fast this, you know. Yeah, we were playing, was it TTF? Is either TTF or Solstice? Might have been Solstice. I dared the game to give me red ring, and it gave me red ring. And that is now happily on one of my forces. Yeah, that is funny. He just auto-detonates the traps for me. Considering he's always firing it. I just like throw it vaguely in the room. Like it'll hit. It's fine. Goodbye. I guess I could try to freeze into Spread Needle, and Chris could do whatever he wants on the brands. I do have Mag Blast, but I'll probably save it for after Mind's Boss, preferably. I'd rather just have it on falls. Oh, you... No. Oh, no, it detonated the freeze trap early. Unfortunate. Rip. You got killed by your own weapon, by the way. I didn't realize you shot at the point where I did that. I was like, oh. Get wrecked, apparently. Right. Deal with that. I'll come over here. Uh-oh. This is not killing the thing in the middle. I'm gonna go kill it. Got it. Yeah, I'm gonna put fire traps down so I have a chance to move, and put another freeze trap down for Chris. Alright, Chris owes me healing. I don't want to lose my mates. There we go. Oh, heal me, Chris. There we go. Alright. We'll just go for a traditional Sunlock. If Chris wants to use Volt, or whatever, the Cannon Rouge on Volt, should be fine. Hello, Calvisha. Hope you're doing well. You have everything set up for Mayhem? So you got a chance to check out the document? So you managed to get like the Python library set up, and you got the bot API key within the system settings. Chris is like, I dare you. Wow, that's pretty good. It's fun. It's a fun weapon. You can see that with like some crazy hit percentage for heavy attacks. Could be fun. Like a 40 A-Beast, 40 machine, 40 hit. You know what? I feel like the boss should have hit me there, but I'm not gonna complain. I feel like the boss put in enough work. They should have hit me. But oh well. To try today or Monday. So the hotfix should be live, by the way, Calvisham, the stuff I was working on yesterday. So it should be a bit more stable. Just don't do what I do and accidentally forget to close the cheat menu. Then it is GG. Saw a Diamate in there, but I'm like, it's fine. Wait for Chris. I'm gonna freeze trap into the kill. Chris is determined. So I'm gonna go left. Gonna take probably my spread needle. Gotta work on the minip on the left side. Is this something like this? I think it is, yeah. Ooh. Freeze trap. Go away. They threw off my shot. That is unfortunate. I targeted them instead of the sorcerer. Unfortunate. I gotta learn the right side manip, or left side manip, I mean. I'm used to going on the right. I'm flipping it. I know I'm tired. I even said the right direction, then I just messed it up again. That's fine. Let's check out the boxes. Mono grinder, yeah, that's fine. We'll move on. So you just got one more run to do, and we have officially gone through every character class. I think I hit attack too quickly there. That was my bad moment. So yeah, if you get mag invincibility, definitely try it out. We're gonna probably mag blast here in the hallway. I want our mag blast done because we'll build it up getting hit for sure with duck balls. So I'm gonna use Myla, and then you use your normal. So I'll let you start because I know there's a delay. But hopefully Calvishim, it turns out which one. Yeah, see, he's saying, which one do I use? We'll wait for it to catch up. He'll use Milo, actually. Or, whatever. I'm tired. He knows what I meant. Did all the steps up. Let's see. In terms of other things for Mayhem, does that mean you also set up the Twitch account, Calvishim? Or are you using something else for your bot? I meant to ask. As you were talking about before, you potentially wanted to have another Twitch account to automate as the bot. Like, you could technically use your account for it, but it's up to you. I find, like, if you do use another Twitch account, you can filter the messages. Usually, like, I'm in Stream Elements, so I could tell it to not display messages that start with certain commands, for example, because I have a bit more control over it. Yeah, got a couple kills there. Shame I was gonna say, shame I have to double strike. Oh no. That was risky. I think I miscounted how many ones were dead by one. I was close. Okay. So once Chris debuff, please debuff Chris. There we go. Wow, 700 damage. So if I get a good charge shot here, I think the boss is just kind of dead. Speaking of which. I see the Cannon Rouge briefly on screen. Should be kind of nice. Just a couple more to go. Let's not stand directly in front of the boss. I think that would be known as a wise decision. No. I'm gonna wait, then I'm gonna start dodging. There we go. Is my accuracy not high enough to hit the sniper? That's brutal. Yeah, I'm just gonna stick to normals then. Oh! It's almost instant death. Oh no, Chris is dead. Chris, why do you have no escape dolls? We talked about this. You're killing me. Didn't I ask you earlier if you needed escape dolls? You're killing me. Chris is trolling, guys. I was just the HuCast. I remember this distinctly. Oh, you lost them when you disconnected. Oh, that's unfortunate, actually. I didn't realize it's near Chris. Let's go this way. There we go. What the? Damage cancel, excuse me. Dark Falls' health went from 121 to 116 to 121. When being hit by 3 times by something that did 120 damage. She's actually cheating, chat. Actually cheating, reporter. The damage cancel was real. Just make sure, Chris, you need to be on active debuff duty for the boss. I will remind you of that, because it does make a really big difference. That should be fun. There we go. I guess I could technically face tank. I have scape dolls if worse comes to worse. I'll face tank it. I'm almost at Mag Blast, which doesn't give me invincibility, but it should be fine. I'm gonna move slightly to the side so it might whiff you. I probably should have charged Vulcan that. I was surprised the boss stayed there during the swipes, to be honest. That's not charge Vulcan. Too late now. Menued inappropriately. I'm bad at menuing. I need to work on that. Ooh. Boss has a lot of health going into the next phase. A bit unfortunate. Oh. Really? I even landed the hits. That was so brutal. Oh, I almost killed myself instantly. Wow. I think I'm just gonna wait. Okay, dodging. Away. There we go. I will not shoot that boss with my health total. Now I will. That would have killed me even at like 1300 health. Okay, I'm slowly getting there. Time to embrace death. Oh, I got one bullet out that time. Can you imagine if I whipped out the charge Vulcans? Chris would be so mad. He just know his life is forfeit. As soon as those bad boys come out, just GG, it's over. Just straight up executed. Oh, got the miss, unfortunately. So fortunately, the boss should die next phase, guaranteed. Yeah. Tank one last time. It's unfortunate. I don't have a good boss weapon. If I had more ATA, I could use Heaven Striker. I'm just a little shy, unfortunately. Really, Frozen Shooter? Well, I guess we're not gonna get the guaranteed kill anymore. I got frozen randomly. Okay, there we go. Like, come on. That's so unlucky. It could have frozen me any other point. It wouldn't have mattered. But when it was right next to me, the freeze is real. Also, that is a pose the character takes. Speaking of which, where is... I thought I had it in here. Oh, it fell on the floor, that's right. It's the lore level 27, whatever. It is a very dramatic pose. So we'll finish things off with the RaCaseal. And I'll probably take a break. The Striker with AB potentially 80? Chat, where are those rolls when we're like on, I don't know, Frozen Shooter or Excalibur? Where's my 70 native Excalibur, chat? you gave it to me on a Striker? Like, come on. What is that? It's not even, doesn't even have hit percentage. What am I supposed to do with that? A 45 hit ray gun? Maybe. I already have some 50s though. Oh boy, chat, listen. Look, we got one of our favorite things. Look, our first spot of the year. Chat, we should all click on his link and oh darn, chat, it was so close. Hellcleave knows the struggle. I think I saw one of the most absurd. I saw like one of the most absurd, what was it? Sabers I've ever seen. It had like, I think it was a fire saber with 75 unidentified hit, 60 dark, and I think 65 machine. I just looked at that and I'm like, why? Like, come on. I'm like, where? I'm like, do you know how like uncommon it is to get like one stat above 70, let alone 2 or 3? I was like, come on, you're killing me, game. Like, I can't even. I was like, why couldn't this be on a slicer? I would have been in like heaven. I'd have been like, hello, Rainbow Baton. It's time to win every fight ever. But oh man, I'm still sad. I still remember that. It makes me so sad every time I think about it. Just one day, the potential. The weapon that could have been. It could even have been a wand. It would have been a funny magical piece. I love just doing that to things like magical pieces. I know. It could have been so useful. What a shame. I have a Baran's launcher on this character. Interesting. Grant's 21. I mean, I should probably keep that for new players. It is really annoying to get grants, but it's not a good level. One day, chat, one day. So I'll hand in the quests and we'll do one last one. Then maybe we'll mess around a little bit more. We'll see. I mean, it seems like the server's okay, but I do want to take a short break. If you're opening the present, I'll stick around then. We gotta know. Drum roll. What color paint? You gotta let us know. I'm still guessing blue. I don't see any ticker at the top, so I don't think you opened a J-Sword. One photon drop? Okay. It's for the best. Mash those buttons, chat. Okay, we're going back to my favorite ranger. We've talked about on stream before, but man oh man. Even though she doesn't have really great ATP, and she struggles a little bit when it comes to ATP, which is extremely, extremely important for late game content, I just have so much fun with the RaCaseal. I don't know what it is specifically about the character. I don't know if it's like their health total is like high, but not too high. Their defense is really good. They have access to Gracia and Blackhound Crisis. So just having like 900 plus defense is kind of sick. You see, this character's ATA is getting up there. It's still not max though. Well, this is a character that just randomly is Cole. Got it. We'll do one last one, and then I'll check DMs, and we'll take a break. But what a ride. I guess it's the forecast for the RaCaseal. That makes me almost want to use her more. Rangers, Newmans, females? Close enough. She even has the deep heart song. I'm so ready, chat. V101, Heavenly Resist.
Heavenly Resist is a little overkill in most areas, but I end up doing Towards the Future all the time, so... To be fair, I use that for falls. just straight up falls. I could unequip it and swap it out. I do that with, like, the Cure units sometimes. But I just like it. Just a comfortable build. Probably sub out my God ability for something else at some point. Gotta fix her material. 633 base defense. Insane. So, for sure, she's the highest defense in the game. Oh, oops, I was out of shifter range. So, her accuracy is probably more important on falls here, so I can actually hit the hard attacks. The other characters was just slightly too low. And I feel like, you know, next time it's XP up, I'll probably play the RaCast a bit more. I do have a lot of fun with him, I just need to level him. He's a character where if he hits that magical 200 ATA, I'll have my boss-killing weapon. He'll have pretty much the highest ATP of my rangers. Should be pretty fun. He's gone mad with power again. Star Amplifier, hello. Let's take those. Oh, you know what I'm looking for, health lead? That reminds me. I gotta get one of those. The thing you need to make Rainbow Baton. The Urtista Stone, or whatever it's called. I did not have luck last year getting another one. I did try doing the rare Hilda Bear / Hilda Tours. But did not get lucky there. One day, though. And then I just need to find a really good slicer to pair with it. Oh, the damage bug. See that, chat? That's below its normal health. And I don't think it was like a straight up glitch either. Like, it straight up had less health than normal. I will point that out every time with the Monster Reader. Yeah, no worries. You've been a great help, Cleve. Hopefully you've been enjoying the stream. I'm not sure what I could really get back to you other than entertainment on the stream, hopefully. And maybe HP materials. But we'll see. Grants 15? Oh, disappointing. One day, Chad. I should probably do runs specifically to get a better grants. I think I only have like 24s and 25s. Got 130. But my grants is probably my weakest spell across the board. I got really scared that I didn't bring Last One with me, and I was like, wait, I wouldn't do that to myself. This is one of those characters I consider done. I wouldn't do that to myself. It's just one of those characters where if I'm bored, I just pick them up and just play. There's characters where like I'm just kind of shuffling equipment between them. This is not one of them. This character I just want to be able to pick up and go. I'm like, yeah, I got 20 minutes or something. Just do a quick TTF, it's fine. So one advantage this character will have, I guess we'll talk, as I said before, talk a little bit about the RaCaseal. She has higher accuracy than the RaCast. Less ATP though, as I said, is more important. But that does mean if you want to play more of a supportive role with like, I don't know, S-rank things that C's, or even your Spread Needle, or if you really want to, Rainbow Baton for the Confuse. This character's pretty good at doing those things at a distance. And I do find that very useful actually in solo play, where I don't feel like another 100 ATP would have helped me as much as just straight up being able to land a Confuse. A lot of slimes. Hold on, I'm going back and getting one kill here. Like, cut me a break on this one. Stag Cutlery, of course. There we go. Worth it to me, because that is a lot of potential checks. Needle or Rogue? It's hard to tell. I think your Needle was doing slightly more damage. It's useful when the boss is, like, further away. Like, if the boss gets to the front of the boat, and you can't hit it with Spread, I would do that.
You can just shift to deband us. I think with our focus fire, spread does more. But, like, when the boss is, like, really far from you, I would switch back to cannon. I think that would be my personal suggestion. Nice, I paid the second team, got invincibility again. There we go, chat. They're getting the big bucks. It's $1 a worm. Spread Needle is just so good. Spread Needle OP. Like, the Cannon Rouge is really good at hitting it, like, when it's jumping overhead, I think, but also when it's, like, at the front of the boat, and you can hit its tail. Because once you can hit the tail, you can hit the rest of it. But I just feel like Spread Needle is just so efficient at damage, and it's hard to compete with it. If that rolled with, like, super high A-Beast, I could see a disclaimer for it. I think you're, I think it'll scale harder, maybe, with the... What's it called? The RaCast. The RaCast I'm kind of curious about. Because I think what'll happen is that you don't have to worry about soloring. So, like, when it's first spawning at the beginning, and it's about to, like, dip back and then lunge onto the boat, I think that's where you would normally Cannon Rouge it a couple times. Like, that would be literally the perfect scenario, because you wouldn't normally be able to reach that with Spread Needle when it's backing up, but you'd probably get 2 shots minimum with Cannon Rouge. Then it's up to you if you stick with Cannon Rouge from there, but at least you got, like, a head start on it. But for enemies like this, you can Cannon Rouge, I don't really care. Do whatever you want to. It's more important you have fun, honestly. There we go, back to the Cannon Rouge. So let's see, Moon Atomizer. Do I need them? No. Oh wow, I had 10 stars. This character's so ready. Oh, oh yeah, I forgot this character is 1600 health. Yeah, this character will survive the nonsense from falls. I think we'll be okay. But wow, 61 light resistance is quite something. A present? Really? Okay. I received a photon drop. Okay. I'll let Chris, like, frozen shooter the Sinnoh. Then I'll come back in and deal with the other waves. I know. the poor delayed response. Yeah, it stood no chance, unfortunately. Ooh, that was scary. I'm good, though. Let's get our V101 chances. Could you imagine if we start the new year off with V101? Oh, I got confused. That's unfortunate. A Trimate? I'll probably use that soon. They gave me Mag Blast. I don't want to use it yet, though. Having it on falls is such a time saver. Dye Fluids, Trimates. Interesting drop so far. Oh, that was the worst time persist of the world. That's fine, we still got the kill. A little scary. A Gush Laser is sadly kind of tempting for me to use on the Falls fight. Just been like, yeah, I don't really have any of those, actually. I probably should bring one. I think I have maybe a ray gun with Gush, if I remember correctly. I never use it, though. I just prefer not to have weapon clutter, because I still like to pick up items. But I'm sure if I ever get to the point where I'm level 200, I would just have that on me at all times, so I don't have to go back. There we go, much better stun lock. Good job, Chris, keeping it synced. Game, please. Game, please. You know what I'm looking for. There we go. Okay. Oh, lasers everywhere. Fire trap, please. Thank you, fire trap. Thank you. Fire trap will interrupt the lasers because it hits them. Let's get out of here. Although some of them are too far away, unfortunately. So we'll let Chris do the cannon strat. I'll try to just unlock it with Spread Needle. Should be fun. So here we go. Last potential TTF run of the day. I might do an episode 4 or 2 with Chris after this. We'll see. Actually, I'm kind of curious with the Volt Up calculations. Does it matter if you power attack versus normal attack? If it checks your ATP? I'm assuming if you hit the small monitors, it does. I'm just not sure. Okay, it's pretty fast. Just do some extra damage to it. I think most people just tend to normal it always with spread. Oh, I didn't mean for spread, I meant for the Cannon Rouge. I definitely prefer normals for the stun lock. That I fully agree with Hellcleave. Like, I will only normal. Oh. Unfortunate. The missile's coming for me, eventually. I got knocked over. You might be dead. We'll see. Oh, got lucky. Whatever hits? Okay. Nice. Oh, by the way, Hellcleave, I don't know if you were there the other day, but I found out something about the PSO skill mapping that I honestly did not realize was a thing. And I feel sad, because I would have learned Force a different way. I didn't realize when you were assigning customs that if you do it on the control menu, you can assign different skills. So what I mean by that is, like, I don't know, if I just give it, like, do I even have traps assigned at all? I do. But if I had, for example, on my normal one, I could put, like, 1 through 5 as my items, but then on my control, I could put 1 to 5 on something else entirely. I didn't realize that was a thing. Because I don't usually play PC games when it comes to those kinds of things. I always play with the controller. So I was like, oh. That was not in the GameCube version. I was like, oh. I felt kind of sad. That instant freeze trap, though. I need to go fix my forces to take advantage of that. There's a couple of them I think will actually genuinely benefit. Oh, Chris level. Congratulations, Chris. But yeah, I gotta do that at some point. Being able to put my, like, lesser use techniques on, like, my ult slot, I think is kind of useful. Put a freeze trap down, whatever. And more head on it, special gets a lot better. Oh, you wish you could map more to the controller? Oh, yeah, so by the way, are you using anything to map additional buttons? Because I know I am, Hellcleave, by the way. Like, if you're curious, I am using those number rolls on the controller. I'm not sure if you play that way or not. So if you're wondering how I'm using some of those things, I'm not, like, most of them are not assigned to my control, and I'm not using my keyboard for that. I have it set up because, like, the L2 and R2 on, like, a controller are not used at all. I have them set up to be, like, sub-menus, if that makes sense. So when I hold the button down, it transfers it over to keyboard control. It's been a lot of fun. I use the right stick for my traps and stuff like that, as an example. But only if I'm using it with the alternate button. Alright, let's do Mag Blast in here. I'll do Milo. But couldn't get it set up. Yeah, I'm using just a simple Joy to Key. It's been a lifesaver. It wasn't super tricky to set up. It was mostly just deciding what, figuring out, like, just touching the buttons to see what they map to. And I was like, okay. That's pretty much good to go there. But it's been useful. Otherwise, Force would be, like, so horrible to play for me. I would not want to menu constantly for spells, like in, like, the GameCube version, potentially. On the GameCube Pro Controller just worked. That's useful. I'm using Xbox One for it. I think originally I was trying with PS3 and Switch controllers, and those required like adapters for it, which I did not like. But yeah, they're just the joy to key. I cannot sing enough praises. Do you know how much time that saved when I went to do Ranger Wall? So much time. Aw, poor Chris. Not able to quite one shot. I also assume Chris did not pick up Scape Dolls. I'll always rag on him for that, because I have like 100 Scape Dolls. I will gladly give him 30 Scape Dolls if he wants it. I'm gonna revive him again. We'll train him. Alright, there we go. Decent dodges. I think the trick for me when I play in the spinner room is I never look at the character, like ever. I just look at the minimap. Although sometimes it can be a little confusing when the dots are too close together. So sometimes I do look at the arena to see which way they're spinning. I think Chris knows what I'm gonna say. But I'll let him know. I need it soon. I mean, maybe I could get away without it. Ooh, took some damage there. There we go. You know what? I'll just attack straight on. I got Last Swan. This should work. I think that's my new strat. If I have Last Swan, I just line up with whatever head's shooting, if it's in the middle, for example, and just get the free spinner kill and do some damage. No worries, Chris. It's fun. Let's see. Boss. Ooh, dodging time. Nice. Should be pretty fast. RaCaseal is such a boss killer. Like, actually ridiculous. That right there is why I prefer the RaCaseal to RaCast. I don't have, like, that easy-to-use, fast weapon on a Ranger for males. Heaven Striker kind of makes up for that if I'm willing to play risky, do the sacrifice special, do more damage. But that right there is so sick. Hey, Chaos Venue. Hope you're doing well. Played a quick Seed of Mayhem. Did you try the new hotfix that went out this morning, by the way? But hopefully you had fun with it. Big toss you through death skip, nice. It's always fun. Ooh, actually I don't have enough health to survive that. I'm gonna assume it will double hit me because the game hates me. No? Only one hit? Okay, game's feeling merciful. See, I built up my light resistance just so I could get extra shots on the boss, by the way, chat. That's legit the reason I took the heavily resist. Like, that right there, I could have gotten multiple attacks if the boss was vulnerable. Let's see if I die. It's being reasonable with damage. Alright, so if it comes down now... Oh, now it's invincible. Unfortunate. 'Cause normally I would just get so many shots there. Oh, I'm so dead, by the way. I'll just frozen shoot her. Well, that was the shortest wave attempt. I could have maybe hit it once earlier, but the rest of that was actually not my fault, like legit. It's a little risky to shoot at it when it's about to charge. I think it was worth it. That damage, though. Regen some health, because why not? Oh, super dead boss. Goodbye. How polite it falls to come towards us. But yeah, hopefully you had a good time, Ephinea. We put the confused fix in there. We fixed a Richter color thing. Should have been more consistent. We got rid of some problem Alucard colors. So it should be a bit more stable in general. Come on, Red Ring. Do it. Do it for the stream. Oh, no, not for the stream. Also, chat, I'd just like to say, what happened to the timer? When did that happen? I have a feeling I did not take 9 hours. Something tells me, chat, I did not stream play TTF for 9 hours. You feeling okay there, TTF? Do you have the actual time it took, Chris? I was planning just to look after, like, the minute long. Congratulations. Like, no joke, it really is a minute long. Like, it's so bad. I don't know why the timer keeps going. 20 minutes, 19 seconds? Okay. That's not bad for not having a real level 30 shifted D-band on either of us. It's not bad. Rest of level 20. Probably save that for other people. I have extra coal. Do I have enough to get my own extra present on stream? Probably not. Hello, Try. Gonna watch the retrospect. We rambled a bit, and by we I mean me. I was very tired. Only that hit percentage. Alright, moment of truth. How many coals am I up to? 24. I have 6 on another character, 3 on another. I would need 7 more coal. Okay, it's not gonna happen. There's no way I'm doing like a fiasco for twice in a row after New Year's. I need to recover. We'll identify this, sell the rest. I just wanted to cancel there. Think you could give me 7? Oh, that's fine. You don't have to. Game, please. Thank you. So, let me escape the menus. But Try, I hope you've been enjoying the music, because I put together the playlist. Hopefully you gave you more than enough? Nice. Oh, I guess it depends on when you want to cash it in. I definitely would prefer if we could cash it in on stream at some point. We want to do it before or after the break. I guess we could do it now. Potentially. If you have enough gold. Then we'll go on our break. That way we don't leave I can't talk today. Leave people hanging. Don't want to do that. So I'm gonna hand in the quest. Wow, only 116,000 more to level. Nice, nice. Oh, I forgot to go slower there. It told me I had 44,000 something minutes, by the way. When I went to turn it in. I went a little too fast out of habit. But yeah, A rank, 44,000 minutes. They set the bar real low. Like, did you beat the quest? Are you still breathing as a player? I guess we'll give you A rank. Oh man, you good. So I'll make the quest for Chris to join. Lolo, tongue-tied. And that'll be the final part of this particular video. I'm feeling if we do another part, it won't be super long, probably like only an hour and a half or so. But it'd be nice to split it up just a little bit. So we'll wait for Chris. We'll have fun with it. So let's see, I think it is... Come over here. Go to the shop. Go to the Christmas event. Perfect. We're gonna wish Chris luck. He's been craving a sealed J sword. We'll see if he gets it. You never know. Maybe he'll get the one with 40 hit just randomly. Can you imagine? This would be the best thing ever. But hopefully you've been enjoying your New Year so far. Try. Never gonna happen. You could believe. So just talk to this cast whenever you have the call. Just make sure to select ultimate, not common, or you'll feel very sad. Or, actually, if I'm in normal difficulty, does he give you ultimate presents? I'm assuming he does. Double check that. If he doesn't say ultimate, just cancel out. I usually go in here in ultimate. I kind of did normal out of habit. Okay, good, good, good. Here goes. Drum roll. I love the random conversation generator. What will you hide? Ad slot? Okay. Not the best. That does... See, paying coal for that does feel sad, I will say. You don't want to pay that much coal for an ad slot, for sure. I agree with that sentiment from earlier. Oh well, we tried. I'm gonna go ahead and restock my mates. And then I guess we'll give a send-off for the video before we go on a short hiatus. Did I want some of the leftover coal? If you want to give it to me, it's up to you. How much do I need for another present, potentially? I would need 16. I have 6 on another character. I might do something for more coal. We'll see. I'll see what I'm in the mood for after the hiatus. You have exactly 16 left? The Omega plot twist? Is that gonna happen? We're gonna do another present on stream. Well, 24 and 16 makes 40. Basic math did not fail me there. Just don't select common. Don't. I'm taking it real slow. Taking it real. Don't. Oh, there we go. Didn't get baited. Didn't get baited. Okay, we're good. We got through menuing. The true fun. So chat, I almost feel like having a bet. Is it gonna give me paint? Please don't give me paint. Please give me something interesting. It could even be like, I don't know, armor. Yeah, GG menu defeated it. Moment of truth. What are we gonna get? They found Psycho Wand after defeating Del Beater. Wow, of all things. Type KN Claw. It's a Berserk Claw. Interesting. I mean, it's different. I'll give it that. Oh, by the way, chat, it was surprisingly not paint. So I learned something the other day, because I don't play episode 2, so everything in episode 2 is new to me as far as I'm concerned. I didn't realize you could... Claw, that's a fist weapon. We'll take it for a spin briefly. I learned that it's actually a known thing in the community that you can clip out of the certain rooms with the claw weapons in episode 2. I was just reading about that the other day. Yeah, I'll briefly go into a game with it. Just show it off, I guess. I didn't realize it was known. Like, people do it on purpose. They bring the claw weapons into episode 2. So when you go to Seabed, and there are certain platforms where normally you're like on an upper tier and there's a lower tier, but there's no ramp connecting them. There's like very specific spots you can stand in and attack while getting struck that will cause you to go through. Thought that was interesting. Maybe one day we'll show it off, but that would require playing episode 2. But that was just kind of one of those random things I happened to see the other day. I don't know how many people actually knew about that. I might share a link on the video that's associated with this. And if I don't, people can complain in the comments that I didn't do it. So either way, it'll probably be added. But it was very interesting. It was like there's a YouTube video on what positions you could do it in, what weapons are, because it's not just claw, it's like several weapons that can do it. And then like alternate setups, there's ones where it's like, I think there's like a weaponless setup involving like specifically getting hit by like the Sinnoh enemy. It's very interesting, but I was like, I would never take the time to master it, but I thought it was just kind of neat to share. Also, what am I doing? Let's not start a quest. Let's just go randomly. See what this weapon is like. Yeah, I guess it's type KN, that would be Knuckles, so it makes sense. Chat was saying it was a fist weapon. I think that checks out. So very interesting stuff. I think this could be fun on the HuCaseal. Although I don't remember what her punch animation is. okay. I think Claw is faster. But with Berserk, it's interesting. Yeah, it's one of the few ways you can punch, I guess. It does leave me very open afterwards, though, on Ultimate. So I could do, like, something like that. It's interesting. World's most vicious brass knuckles. A good comparison. So I think we'll put these away. Who knows? If there's people out there that actually genuinely want it, whether they're collectors or they're actually going to use it, they're more than welcome to reach out to me. I'm sure I have a bunch of those I don't use. Some of them more useful than others. Like the charge mech gun, I will actually use. In fact, I've been using it on another character. Just because of the fact you could grind it with so many grinders. Makes it so weapon percentage actually means something later. So many Storm 1 Indras, so little ice staves. One day, chat, we'll get the ice staves. Anything else I want to do on stream at the moment before we take the break? I don't think so. There's our white and black paint, chat. They're buddies with each other. A random star atomizer? I would like to use that to potentially fix things. Did I die at all? No, never mind. I'll take it out with a different character then. I could Yashminikov maybe on the... Maybe that wouldn't be a bad idea. Just specifically for the RaCast, because I forgot I got another one of these, because for a while I didn't have this. So on the RaCast I would fix my boss weapon until I can use Heaven Striker. Which is a lot of raw ATP as a reminder. Really, really, really good ATP. Not bad, not bad at all. So anyway, let's chat for a little bit, and then we'll take the break. So let's summarize how we feel things went so far. Well, we did not get a red ring on stream, but we got a really kind gift from Hellcleave in terms of coal and the Cannon Rouge. And I think that has made Chris's day, and I think that's the most important part of the stream. I like the support of the community. I was talking with Ephinea, for example, on a different stream, that if he's ever interested in having help or getting help leveling, or if he wants some stuff from me, he can reach out to me, as can anybody that happens to watch the stream and attends in Twitch. Just make a comment, we can figure things out. But I think overall, we finally got to see at least every character class played once. So I think that goal is done. We might switch to play our Twitch-created character. We'll see what I'm in the mood for after this. It'll be a mystery video, even to me. But yeah, I think overall it was a nice way to mostly close out the event. We still got a little bit more to go. But from the standpoint of the video, we're going to take a break. So if you got to this point in the video or the VOD, I'd just like to thank you for watching and hope to see you again next time.